Hi. We had two house collapses in Mumbai. The first one was the CEST building which collapsed, resulting in deaths. This, we spoke about it. Now we shall discuss the second house collapse, a ground plus two-storied structure in a slum on collector's land, that's government land belonging to you and I, has collapsed. This was part of a slum. It was government land. Someone built a ground storage structure, put one more story, put the second story. There were people living on the ground, people living on the first, people living on the second. The quality of construction, because it was totally an illegal structure, was abysmally low, and with the rains, the building collapsed, resulting in deaths. Now, this being a slum, we must understand the SRA model and the Slum Act. The Slum Act has section 13 and 14, which makes it very clear that if the residents of the slum, 70% of the residents come together and resolve to form a proposed cooperative housing society, go to the government and ask the government to acquire the land and hand it over to the cooperative housing society, the government shall acquire the property and hand it to the cooperative housing society. There have been 100-odd slum lands which have been acquired by government and handed over to the Cooperative Society of Slum Dwellers. This has happened. Then there is DC Rule 3310, which talks about redevelopment of slum properties. There are two ways of redevelopment. One is to go to a developer who develops the property, and the second is a self-redevelopment scheme. Under the self-redevelopment scheme, the Cooperative Housing Society of Slum Dwellers gets 5% extra FSI than what any builder can get, and an NGO or a registered organization which helps the cooperative society gets another 5%. So total 10% extra FSI over and above what a builder can give is available to the Cooperative Housing Society of Slum Dwellers if they get together and apply for ownership of land. Unfortunately, this scheme, which has been there for 25-30 years, has not found much favor, not from the slum dwellers, but not found the favor from the powers that be. There are people who matter in the bureaucracy and the political hierarchy who feel that the only way that the slum can be developed is through a developer. We have found that that is not true. We have found that thousands of slum schemes are stuck because the developer has stopped the work, the slum dwellers have been thrown on the streets, the rents to be payable to them have been stopped, and in the process, the whole scheme has come to a standstill. So the government must reconsider the scheme. I'm not suggesting that the existing scheme should be cancelled completely, but there should be more schemes and alternatives should be given to the slum dwellers to choose between the scheme. Finally, who are we trying to accommodate? The slum dweller, isn't it? So let him select which schemes he wants. Give him an option from 2, 3, 4, 5 schemes. Just one scheme given to him and throwing him into the jaws of unscrupulous developers will result in more and more buildings collapsing. In order to stop house collapses, the only way in which the government can help the slum dwellers is by reviving the self-redevelopment scheme, wherein the slum dwellers can get more area than what any builder can give, better rent that more than what any builder can give, more corpus than what any builder can give, good quality construction and planning than what any builder can give, and there will be no house collapses. With this is Chandrashekhar Prabhu signing off for today. I shall be back with more such posts. Keep watching.